Welcome to another video review. Today we'll be doing the War Games, complete War Games. So, you must be tired of all those combo talks and ready for a review. I know I was, and looking forward to reviewing this. So you'll finally get a review, the complete War Games saga. So, you waited. But I must warn you, this video is going to have tons of spoilers. There's no other way because I can't review the spoiler. I can't review the War Games without spoiling stuff. So if you've never read the War Games, you just exit this video. Watch some kitten videos are too cute on Animal Planet. But if you have read this video, then you know what's coming. And it's read this book, this graphic novel. These graphic novels. Alright, let's get on with it. The first one is Batman War Drums, the Prelude. This one, nothing really too much exciting happens, just character build up. Because these are important characters later in the War Games, play a role. Batman is, in this, there's divided into sections. A Leslie Tompkins section where Batman's looking for Leslie Tompkins, and then he finds her, and then there's this section where Batman fight this monster out of cockroaches called Monger, and the third section is Stephanie Brown. Stephanie Brown section where the third Robin, Tim Drake just gives up being Robin and have a normal life because it was his father who wishes it. But unfortunately, Stephanie gets fired from being Robin and that sort of thing for disobeying a direct order. The first volume is this really raging gang war. Because the reason why it was happening, because Orpheus controls all the gangs in Gotham, and every gangster wants to kill Orpheus to try to lead them and try to get the leader of their spot to be leading into the gang. In this third volume, in the second volume, it's still raging on in chaos. Well, here's the first spoiler of this video. Robin, even despite his dad's wishes, Tim Drake becomes Robin once again. That sort of thing. Spoiler! And I don't mean there is a spoiler, but the spoiler, Stephanie Brown gets captured by Black Mask before she gets tortured. Orpheus gets killed. Then she's tortured by Black Mask, and that sort of thing. The third volume is the final battle of the War Games saga, and Oracle is angry at Batman, and she says that Batman, you're a colossal jerk. Which we cannot agree with that, even though Batman is awesome. I disagree with that statement because he can be a jerk sometimes. Then, and Stephanie, another spoiler, Stephanie dies. And that sort of thing. While the Black Mask and another spoiler, Black Mask becomes the leader of all the gangs in Gotham. And that sort of thing. Alright, so you have heard basically the War Games. I used to say this book as these graphic novels where the villains come out on top. On this one. What are my thoughts on these series? Pretty good series. It's well told. What is, well, I say a good thing I liked out there, it was that is a female Robin. Even though it was short-lived, it was cool. One thing I didn't like, I wish it was a bit longer. But I like Tim Drake, and I'm glad he came back. And it was also good for those people who are feminists. As women out there love idea of female anything. Just good to have that. Also, and if you count, let's have a second one, Carrie Kelly or whatever, from The Dark Knight Returns. Also, a thing I didn't really like is that the Black Mask doesn't show up in the in the prelude. But I think even though the cover is kind of misleading, don't believe the cover. But I think it was good enough. I think they did that because the Black Mask also appears in the War Crimes story. So they maybe just wanted to reduce the Black Mass because he's in it a lot and he's a important character. And one of the things is I thought the Polaroid one is necessary because it's like how it was when I was in 9th grade. We had to learn Christianity, Islam, and Judaism because they're all important to the Middle Ages. That sort of thing. And I felt like this play really is important because the characters in this play vital roles in the war games, and also it helps it kind of it makes the war games not as confusing. Well, I recommend getting these books separately because you gotta pay $60 if you get them all together. You should get them one at a time, and also getting some other Batman books so you would so you can have like in between time because you should read them all together once you complete your collection. And uh and and then once you read them all together, easy stuff. So you should these books are good to hold off until you have all together and you read them. There's not much more I can say to this. I definitely recommend picking them up, but one at a time. Don't overboard, or else you pay $60. And they're a good read, and it's a long read too. It took me a while. That's why my video review is. That's why my video review took a while. So basically, I recommend the war games to you. With that being said, on here.